welcome back to the Speed Souls Charity Marathon 2021. We are here with ohnoplays and the short hike. Ohno, take it away.
Hey everybody, I am ohnoplays. This is a short hike, and don't blink because it will be a very short hike. Now, to give you some background of this game, because we won't have a lot of time to explain too much other than what we're doing at the moment. Basically, this is a game about, I feel like a lot of people are familiar with this, but a lot of people don't know. This is a game about a little bird that's being sent away to a park over the weekend from somebody. They don't tell you who it is in the game. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But eventually, you get to this park, and you are looking for cell phone service, but you don't have it. So the whole objective of the game is to get to the top of the mountain in order to receive an important phone call. So let's go ahead and get in here. I'll count down exactly when it's going to start. But first, an important message in the personal message section. Hope you have a nice day.
Oh, I hope you have a nice day too.
Alright, it's coming after the music credits, so 3, 2, 1, go. So what we're going to do here is there's initially some dialogue at the beginning there. We talk to our aunt. That's our aunt we just passed by. Goodbye, aunt. We skip that because, of course, that's what we do as speedrunners. What we're going to do first, though, is a save warp. This is pretty cool. The game thinks that you are the stick. There's a little stick right there. And the game thinks that's you. So it tries to replace you. And so because of that, it sends you to the next save point. Now, I kind of messed up that umbrella jump, but no worries here. The idea for this route, it's one of the, I would say the easier routes of the game, is to collect 3 feathers. In this game, feathers are kind of the equivalents of, we'll say, stamina in Dark Souls, right? You collect enough feathers, and that controls your climbing ability, how high you can jump, how far you can glide, things like that. So what we're going to do in this route is we're going to get 3 feathers total, which in the world record routes, you only get 1 feather, just to put perspective, and they have a category called bucketless and featherless. That requires no feathers. So really it boils down to just some basic feather stamina management here. So we'll go and collect the last feather we need for the run. As you can see, we're going to slowly make our way up the mountain. Let's get over here. Now there's many different routes, many different ways to do this. The route we have in front of you here is basically there's a few mechanics in the game you won't see, but I'll showcase them anyways. One of them is called, or the big one really is called chest boosting. So coming up here, we're going to chest boost instead of using a flower. In this game, there's flowers that you can water with a bucket. Those are important to getting to the top of the mountain. So as you can see here, we're going to jump on this flower. And traditionally, I'll stop here just split second. Traditionally, you would actually use that flower to go up to the top part of the ledge. But I want to showcase chest boosting. Chest boosting is essentially using the momentum of coins coming out of a chest when you open it to give you an extra boost. So I didn't really get a good boost that time. So we may have to use the old school method here, but we got a little bit of a boost. Luckily, I have 3 feathers, so let's see here. There we go, we still got to the top. So now I get my bucket out, because naturally we're going to water some plants in the middle of winter. So let's go ahead and do it 1. We're going to grab another. These are important because not only are they in the game just to get you an extra boost and a jump, but if you hit them the correct way, you get kind of a super jump out of them. And we're really going to utilize this right now. This is when we want to get to the top of the mountain and hit the very edge, just as we did, skipping a lot of the tedious buildup that you have to do to get to this point. So basically, now we're at the top of the mountain, and like I said before, we're at a provincial park. This takes place, I forget the name of the park off the top of my head, but this is an actual park, or at least modeled off an actual park in Canada. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wait. We're going to wait for our phone call. And I'm going to skip, don't worry, I'm going to skip through all the spoilers. If you had any worries here, unless you can read really, really fast. The bad news about this part of the run is, especially if you're trying to do it fast, this takes a good almost 40 seconds of a cutscene you cannot skip. So you have to accommodate for that whenever you're doing this run on a regular basis. So now the only thing left here is we got our phone call. some lore happened. Now we're going to descend to the bottom and go back to where we came from, which in this case is that little cabin that you saw. So after a quick drop down, we go to the door, and here we are, the end of our very short hike. Now, hopefully, you guys didn't blink, okay? Because it's already over. The world record route is totally different than that. It involves 3 different chest boosts, which are very high risk, high reward, causing a lot of resets to happen. The very cool thing about this game is that the developer, Adam Robinson, they added a mechanic, or I guess back-end coding, so that you can enable what they call cheats. It's to have built-in save states where you can save and load. You can reset the game by typing in a command line. It's really built towards and catered towards speedrunning. So I'd like to say, if anybody has never sped-run a game before, I feel like this is the perfect game to get into. There's no boss fights. It has a very Animal Crossing kind of vibe to it, and it's very friendly for new runners. So that's it, though. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you having me here. I'm ohnoplays. You can find me on Twitch, everywhere else by that name. And this was a short hike.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was a fantastic and a very, very cute run. Guys, don't go anywhere. We will go to a quick intermission before the next run starts, and during it we'll pick the winner of the giveaway that's currently happening in the chat. Don't forget to type SASI, all capitals, SASI, to enter the giveaway for a £20 insert coin clothing voucher. With that being said, we'll see you very shortly.